Hi guys, back to another brand new video on our gaming, and today it has been 4 years since I've done a story time on this channel, so I thought I'd bring back another one, hit you with a ferocious left hook, and get one that is pretty decent, because since, a lot has happened within that 4 years. And this one's about an old woman that got a little bit too friendly towards your boy, so let's get into it. So, I used to have a job. Believe it or not, a mad lad like me was an actual functioning part of society. Anyways, this job entailed working on spreadsheets for this company, which I eventually got quote-unquote fired from, but that's a story for another day. If you're interested, leave a like. If we could hit a whopping 3 likes, I'll do a story time on that. But anyways, this company had a project it was about to launch, which we had been working towards, meaning the deadlines of doing our part in the very slick machine that it was, because this company was definitely a great and functional environment. So to celebrate the launch of this project, the company decided to host a party where the workers would meet the investors, clients, and all sorts of the boring big boy bullshit, which ended up basically being a bunch of middle-aged / old Tories with a hairline receding further than the Sahara Desert itself. Now, at first, I wasn't too keen since it was going to be a fairly fancy / pricey restaurant, and I didn't want to put a dent in an already broken wallet which needed immediate medical attention. But turns out the food and drink was going to be free, so I was like, you know what, fuck yeah. If it didn't cost me anything, why not? Plus, one of my close colleagues at the time was going, so that persuaded me even more. So, I arrive, have a couple drinks, socialise, wait for the food, which took forever and was really the main reason I came. And eventually it did. It tasted pretty good, but, moving onwards into the night, they do a toast / speech to the launch. Just to nail in the fact that it's finished and they can't get over it for some fucking reason. And honestly, the end result of the project was really shit. I don't know why they were so gassed about it. Now, I'm just chilling on this couch type beat, and this woman looking about 30s, 40s comes and sits next to me. Now, I'm expecting the speech to start pretty much immediately, but for some reason, the guy giving it took about 5 years to start. So everyone's sitting there talking, and the middle-aged woman starts to get a little bit too close to me, starts budging up a little, scooting, if you will, eventually puts her arm around me with a drink in the other hand. So I'm already thinking she's just had a little bit too much. So I imagine she's just fairly tipsy, but then she asks, so what do you do? And I was like, well, I'm in college, how about you, I guess? And so she goes, I'm a fire starter. Now, in my tiny brain, I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck is a fire starter? So I kind of just stare at her blankly for a bit and go, oh, that's pretty cool. And she laughs and says, I usually say that to men on a night out to scare them. So, I kind of awkwardly laughed too to keep the vibes going, which were obviously immaculate. Eventually the speech starts and she starts getting closer throughout it, and I'm kind of just sitting there like, bruh, I can't wait to go home and tell my homies about this. Anyways, moving on again, speech ends and she puts her hand on my thick with 4 C's thighs, starts rubbing and goes, I'm going to the bathroom, and gives me a wink as if to follow her. Bear in mind, I'm 16 at the time, and she definitely knew this because I told her I was in college. However, by this point, I did a 200 IQ play and had already called an Uber, and my prayers to Daddy Memulus were answered that day, since as soon as she got up, my Uber just pulled up at the crib and I was gone. I yeeted myself away, if you will. So who knows what would have happened if I followed through, but either way, it makes for a good video, I think, nearly getting with MILFs and all. But I got home and instantly told my homies, and I kind of thought to myself, there is no way she hasn't got at least some sort of husband or some kids or a family. So I got on the company's Facebook group to see if she's on there. Sure enough, she is. I check. This woman's 30, 40 and single. No fucking wonder she's trying to go after a fucking 16-year-old. But anyways, that is all from me today, guys. I'm really sorry about the short video today. I had exams pretty much all week, so I'm really exhausted and I haven't really found the time to kind of do these videos. But rest assured, we will be coming back swinging with new videos, and I've got them all planned out, so don't you worry. But yeah, so if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more content if you did enjoy this video. Link to the Instagram is in the description below, as always. And we're trying to hit 300 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you could do whatever you could, share it with your friends, share it with your nan, it'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Will and E, and this turns me on.